Indeed, I am, Stephen, with our co-host, or rather colleague tonight on Unfiltered. The show focuses on the latest lootings in Gauteng and the truck driver attacks in KwaZulu-Natal. Later, the discussion will then shift to the issue of Ethekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede, who withdrew her resignation. Unfiltered anchor Desiree Chauke joins us now to tell us. Let's start with the looting. So that's a hot story.
I was just thinking it's okay, we can do co-host.
We are co-hosting right now. So, very hot button issue at the moment. The lootings, they continue to spread. What angle are you taking?
Absolutely, that's the big story today. But the other big story is the truck drivers' strike that has disrupted major routes across the country. So we're looking at that. We're talking to the Freight Association of South Africa. We're talking to Gavin Kelly, who's the CEO. He's going to tell us how they are affected. We're also talking to Mary Padi, who is the president of TASA, the South African Truckers Association. They just putting in efforts to build black upcoming truck drivers. So we're looking at how this is affecting them.
And obviously an issue that there's been much tension and consternation over that of Zandile Gumede, who finally resigned, but then within a few short hours withdrew that resignation.
The provincial executive held a meeting today, so we're talking to one of the senior officials to tell us what the outcomes were in terms of that developing story about Zandile Gumede. We saw over the weekend meetings being held, people saying they're very aggrieved about how Zandile Gumede has been ill-treated. So we want to hear if there have been any developments with regards to that story.
All right, thank you very much, Desiree.
Okay.
Desiree Chauke on Unfiltered later on this evening at 9:30. Do join her then. Stephen?